NBA.com released their 12th annual GM survey, as in general manager. And for the first time in the history of the survey, Kobe Bryant was not named the league's best shooting guard. James Harden took the top spot with nearly 57% of the vote, while Kobe had only 20% of the vote. We asked you on Twitter if you think Kobe is the second best shooting guard in the game. That's right, this is what I'm talking about. 64% say no, that is incorrect. 35%, or actually 36%, I'll round up, say yes. Stephen A. Smith, are you surprised by the fans' response? Do you agree with the survey?
Well, listen, I think Kobe Bryant is the number one. I'm not putting anybody ahead of him right now. I understand those who might, because they may be thinking long term. If you're asking me to choose over the course of 82 games, sure, I would go with somebody like a James Harden because I think he's younger and healthier, obviously. If you're talking about years down the road, of course, I would go with James Harden because he's got more time left, whereas Kobe's entering his 18th season. He's going to be 35 years old. I get all of that. But the Black Mamba's the Black Mamba. Pressure time is his time. And I believe in him. And I believe that he will find a way to get it done. And I don't believe that there's any shooting guard who can legitimately say they are better than him. Not yet. It's not that time. Again, long distance future, sure. Over the course of 82 games, because he's coming off of the Achilles injury, sure. But outside of that, let's pump our brakes a little bit. This is the Black Mamba we're talking about here. So let's just understand that and just go from there. He's Kobe. I have questions about his health. That's all. I don't have questions about his game. Not yet.
Okay, but wait a second. Mr. Smith, then how can you blame the GMs for voting James Harden over Kobe right now? Because even you say you have questions about his health and that you would take James Harden for the next 82 games this upcoming season. That's all they're saying.
Well, again, it's not a matter of blaming them. I'm simply saying I'm almost pulling a Skip Bayless here from the standpoint that I'm like, well, are you just doing that because you assume Kobe's not going to be healthy and obviously he's older, and because of that, the combination of those two, you want to go the safe route? Or are you legitimately trying to say that there is a shooting guard in this game that you will put your money on more than Kobe Bryant? What are you trying to say? I'm saying if you're taking the safe route, I understand it because, again, I don't think Kobe's going to be back before December, and we can never predict things with the Achilles injury. But if you're looking at just somebody's game, I'm just saying there's nobody I'm putting above Kobe at the two-guard spot right now.
Okay, I think I understand. And I will definitely agree. I don't care what route you take. I am not elevating James Harden off what I've seen so far from him, especially last year's playoffs, above the Black Mamba. And what I love about this, he also, Kobe, lost out in the GM poll for who you'd want taking the last shot to Durant, despite, as I pointed out earlier in the show, Durant's woeful clutch time stats and the 4 straight losses in the playoffs to Memphis. My point is, I love this for Kobe Bryant. He's being so doubted right now that the other day Kobe said he would like to take a page out of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s late career book and show them all. And I would suggest the better analogy right now is that Kobe should be willing and ready to take a page out of Peyton Manning's late career book, because it's similarly doubted right now, Stephen A. Remember, nobody thought Peyton could come back from the 4 neck procedures. And not only did he come back, he came back to be the best quarterback in all of pro football for last year and this year. So I'm thinking Kobe could do the same thing. I like the motivation. I like the spot he's in.
Yep.
I'm glad that he fell to second in the poll as a shooting guard and a last shot taker.
At the end of the day, gentlemen, we have to remember 12:25. Kobe's super motivated. We leave it there and we talk